Hello, my name is Desiree, and in this video, I'm doing a tarot flip through of Tarot Nuages by Gniedmann. And this is actually the second deck I have by Gniedmann. I have a Lenormand deck that I absolutely love, my very first and only Lenormand deck. And that, because I like the artwork in that deck so much, that prompted me to try out this deck. So the deck comes in a nice, sturdy two-piece box. I do like this little inlet right there, black inside, and it comes with a guidebook. So the guidebook has a little bit about each of the cards and some spread information as well, some spreads. And it does come with an extra card called the Town. And the book is made of a nice cardstock, so just a nice typical guidebook. Now, the backs of the cards are very interesting, being that the artwork is sort of muted colors, and then to have this very stark colored card back is interesting, and that of course matches the side of the box as well. So let me scoot everything over to the side here, and we will begin the flip through. All right, let's just do the major arcana first, and then we'll do the minors. So I haven't actually flipped through the cards. This just came in the mail. So this is going to be new for me and perhaps you as well. Okay, so I do want to read what Gniedmann says about his deck and the theme. It says, "Welcome to Nuages. In the town of Nuages, towers and palaces rise up from the clouds in the sky. Strange legends are told of the different creatures and people who live there. Nuages has its own culture and nobility, its own mythical creatures, monsters, and demigods. Based on early 16th century Western Europe, the town was placed between our world and another far away. Since then, it developed its own unique way, having few and rare visitors from outer worlds." Let me give you guys something nice to look at while I read. "The town of Nuages has its own tarot deck with its traditions and its inhabitants depicted in the cards. The deck continues the tradition of Tarot of Marseille, having taken it as the source of inspiration since the time when the town was part of our world. Though the ages of the odd creatures have found their places in the tarot, becoming minions for the different suits. The wand suit, connected with the fire element, is followed by eager goblins and spirits of fire called imps. The chalices, whose element is water, attract penguins, creatures of the ocean and ice, and tender fairy pixies. The suit of swords and the air element is illustrated by grim, ponderous creatures that inhabit the upper floors of and rooftops of Nuages. These are warlike and enduring gargoyles, and the coins, referring to the earth element and productivity, became associated with mushrooms and bees. Historical figures from different ages and 4 different noble families form the court card, with each family representing its archetypal suit. The mighty demigods formed a pantheon of what we are used to calling the major arcana. For example, the clown, Mejo, is depicted as the fool. This is the clown, the fool, Mejo. In Lortrice, the powerful entity is shown on the High Priestess card. These references are due to the powers, personalities, and deeds of demigods, which show them aligned with the card's meaning. There is obviously a strict connection, but that's no surprise in a small, closed world full of strange energies and entities. The idea for the Tarot Nuages deck started several years ago when I first introduced myself to the tarot. I had seen many decks, including, of course, the famous Rider-Waite deck with its revolutionary minor arcana cards. At the same time, I was fascinated by the old original Marseille-style deck with their simple images suggesting the essence of old times. I like the modern decks, but always considered the Tarot of Marseille as the historic source of all tarot decks. As time passed, the idea of combining the old and the new began to take shape. The ideas developed in what would become the Tarot Nuages, whose name and concept itself pay tribute to the Marseille decks. So I drew inspiration from both the old Marseille tarot as well as some influences from the artwork of Pamela Coleman Smith. Some images in the wider weight deck perfectly capture the essence of the meaning, so they were taken as the source of my inspirations, but the main artistic concepts are intended to follow the Marseille tradition. For example, I have made the suit items a primary focal point with the minions positioned around them rather than putting the items in the corner. The Strength and Justice cards haven't changed places like they did in the Weight edition. The Lover's card is also as it was in the Marseille tradition. I always felt much more connection with the old-fashioned decks of Marseille tarot, so this is what I made. A new version of it with fresh influences and some idea from Smith Waite. Okay, so, and then he kind of goes on explaining some of the things he did and about reversals, and let's see. Yes. Okay, so let us go ahead and do a nice flip through of the images, and at the same time I will sort of scan the description to see if there's anything new. Okay, so first we start off with, oh, that's the world. Let's do, how are we going to do this? All right. I'm not even sure how this is going to work. So how about if I do it like this? Okay, there we go. The Fool. So this is Majot, and it's the same sort of description, the same feeling, new beginnings, unlimited potential, and then there's a reverse meaning as well. Lack of planning, inability to finish what has begun. Then we've got the Magician, and this is Archon Ray. And his meaning is power, ability to exert influence on reality, creativity, imagination. Reverse is weakness, lack of will, vulnerability, misuse skills. Here we are with the High Priestess, and her name is Lauratrice. And she is, meaning is intuition, unconscious, serenity, wisdom, virtue, empathy. And reverse is selfishness, inability to understand your own feelings, ignorance, and premature decisions. So here she also does symbolize unconscious, understanding unconscious, and intuition. Then we have the Empress, and her name is Atria. And she sits on a throne of a living plant. She embodies fertility, maternal figure, fertility, leadership, strong female. Reverse, losing resource, vain in effort, infidelity, and unreliable person. Here we have the Emperor, and his name is Vortisan. He sits on a throne looming over the town. He has completely devoted himself to the role of leader, meaning is domination, leadership, control of material plane, conqueror, ambition, strong male figure. Reverse is indecision, weak will, bad decisions, and poor control of the situation. Card number 5 is the Hierophant. Let's see. In one hand, he holds his scepter, pointing at his high rank. His other hand, he blesses the 2 zealots kneeling before him. Meaning is spiritual power, traditionalism, strong, inspiring leadership, mercy, and kindness. Reverse, misuse, generosity, bad advice, loss of authority, and weak charisma. Here we have the Lovers. And this, oh, I didn't tell you the Hierophant's name. His name is Marion. And then the Lovers is Miradis, the lover, stands before two maidens. So these are the two maidens, and this is the lover. Now is the moment for him to make the final choice. The maidens are demanding resolution. The cherub above is preparing to take a shot. And not just a romantic choice, but any decision-making situation. So it's an urge to make a choice, making clear a situation that was complex. Love affair risks determination. Reverse is bad decisions, bad choice in the past, absence of alternate ways, and then there's danger waiting. So these interpretations are slightly different. So card number 7 is the Chariot, Nirel, and let's see, nothing can stand in his way. The chariot will smite all between the charioteer and his goal. The meaning is energy, bursting power, rushing toward a goal, freedom, voyage, travel into the unknown. Reverse is indiscretion, failure, getting past the goal in a rush, and a fall from the winning position. So we do kind of have maybe some opposites here. We've got a bull with 6 horns, and this kind of looks like maybe a hippo with a beak. And then justice here is card number 8, as it is in traditional Marseille style. Her name is Equilibria, the heavenly warrior. And unlike Femida, her eyes are not blindfolded. Who was Femida? Her goal is justice and peace, not fear, and the meaning is balance, justice, idealistic intentions, help and fair plans, resilience to temptations and provocations, virginity. Reverse is corruption, cruelty, unfair actions. Card number 9 is the Hermit, and his name is Gormarius. And let's see, his lantern contains his wisdom and knowledge. Not everyone deserves to learn from him, yet the worthy can find the hermit and learn from him if they are ready for a long conquest. Okay, so if this card is drawn, you are in search of this man, in which you will gain the knowledge which resides in his lantern. The meaning is exile, self-sufficiency, wisdom, mature, experienced advice. Reverse is unsocial behavior, unveiling the secrets, exposed private life, and gossip. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And let's see, this doesn't necessarily have a name. And the meaning is destiny, fate, seizing the opportunity, solving a problem, unpredictable and unexpected events, changes to either good or bad, depends on the cards around. Reverse is bad luck, unexpected or unneeded interference, interruption of progress. Okay, so I'm going to scoot these out, or maybe I'll let you guys have a nice look at the back. And I will put these over here. So this is strength, and we do see a tiger. He's got 4 eyes, and what a nice mane he has. Okay, so strength. This is Catricia, the nymph. By only a wave of her hand, playfully restrains a wild monster lion. She is calm, serene, almost naked, and absolutely self-confident. She easily steps into the wild, knowing her own power and playing with beasts and predators. The meaning is inner strength, self-control, animal instincts subdued by willpower of personality, inner reserves of strength, self-confidence that is based on understanding one's abilities. The reverse is weakness, behavior based on primal instincts, fear of taking risk, low spirits, exhausted willpower. Then Hanged Man. His name is Nen Salier, and he's a trickster. He shows absolutely no worries about this position. He can easily free his leg from the rope, but for some reason he remains hanging. his figure and face show that everything is okay. Yeah, he seems like he's fine. Look at his hands crossed behind his head. He kind of looks like Megamind too, or, you know, those old-time vampires. The meaning is optimism, invulnerability to hardships, time to ponder and stay relaxed, whatever the situation, finding solutions, being in peace with fate. So sort of accepting your situation. Then the reverse is trapped, wasted time, missed opportunities, and panic. And then we have death. Death is one of my favorite cards. And I do like this death. I like that he is sitting down. I like his scythe, nice and big. So his name is Moriand, the Grim Reaper. The corridor is narrow but full of light. Behind the back of the Reaper, the clear blue sky with a couple of clouds is showing there's nothing to be afraid of. It's a new world. Meaning, change, transformation to a new state, ending of something old and beginning new. Loss of friendship or connection, new horizons. Reverse, stale situations, inability to progress, stagnation, unwillingness to accept new ideas. Then we've got Temperance. Her name is Celia, spirit of harmony. She pours liquid from one jar to another. Everything is balanced, meaning balance, moderation, harmony that comes from different sources, interaction and fusion of everything in the world. Reverse, imbalance, inability to combine oneself and one's feelings with the surroundings, disharmony and conflict. And speaking of that, we have the Devil. Card number 15. His name is Mefiriel. He's notorious, pure evil, wings are enormous, limitless power exerted upon those who are weak of spirit. The meaning is temptation, malevolent will, material power, uncontrolled desires that lead to misfortune, bad temper, a person who preys on people's weaknesses. The reverse, nearly the same as an upright but more grave, like the inescapable influence of a vile person. Wow. Regaining one's own will and self-esteem. Spiritual revival. Another possible version of the reversed meaning is the direct opposite, spiritual revival. Oh, okay, freeing from evil influences and regaining one's own self-esteem. So if he's reversed, then you are freeing yourself from his grips. Then we have card number 16 is the Tower. Burning from the inside. The images refer to the power of Babel. And the meaning is crushing of plans, ruin, loss, falling down from any progress. There is an option that if the tower shows up in the beginning, the spread ends and it means no good outcomes. That's an opinion. That's a way to read. If the tower card comes up first, then it's time to just stop the reading. No point. It's all in ruins. That's funny. I've never heard of that. Reverse, inability to build after the downfall, absence of will to retake what is lost, and a long period of bad luck. So all around terrible card. Okay, card number 17 is the Star. Oh, I like her. Love her hair. We've got mushrooms here, and look at this beautiful star. Okay, the maiden by the name of Selenia. Oh, isn't she the, what's her name? Temperance. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit and see. Yeah, no. Temperance is Celia, and then this maiden is Selenia. Okay. So no N in Temperance's name. All right, so she sits beside a lake pouring the water of life into two vases. From one into the lake and the other onto the land. Above her shines the star of hope. A tree and a mushroom. A mushroom and the maiden all reach up toward the star leaning to its light. Meaning is hope, inspiration, good signs, positive energy. Reverse, bad luck, unfulfilled expectations, disappointment, and lack of spark. Then we have the moon. And so we have our typical depictions. We've got the tower, then we have the lobster, and then the two dogs. So a giant moon, Lunaria, hangs in the sky. Her face is calm, dogs howl. The tide draws a sea creature forward, attracted by the moonlight. Two towers bend towards the moon as if they were flexible and not of stone. So the meaning is subconscious influence, illusions, deception, obscurity, trickery, plotting, and lies. The reverse is being torn away from reality, getting lost in planning instead of action, and conspiracy. Ooh, then we have the sun. I love his beard, his fiery beard. His name is Soliarn, Solliarn. The sun is wise and kind. The day is bright and the wall protects them from outer dangers. All is well here. Joy, happiness, easy times, good luck, positive social interactions, love, and fair business. Reverse is apathic mood, loneliness, loss of friendship or love, plans gone wrong. Card number 20 is judgment. And the angelic creature here is Gabriel, blowing his trumpet to awaken the dead. And the meaning of this is rebirth, revival, starting anew. Compared to the death card, this is more about a second chance and redemption rather than final endings and transition into new circumstance. Oh, that's a cool interpretation. I like that. The judgment card speaks of hope and responsibility at the same time, as well as divine interference. The reverse is guilt, self-punishment, worries, fears, and phobias. Then we have the world. And this maiden's name is Cretelia. She is levitating in the air. And behind her is a circle that symbolizes completion. In the corner, she's surrounded by an angel, an eagle, a bull, and a lion. The last two creatures that were seen in the chariot and strength cards accordingly. So there is the lion, there is the bull. So we're missing that other creature from the chariot, that hippo-looking one with the beak. All is balanced, enlightened, and completed here. Meaning is perfection, completion, abundance, success, triumph. Reverse is instability, failing to attain the final results, and cycles of fruitless efforts. Okay, so that does it for the majors. And now we go on to the wands. So we've got Ace of Wands. And also for this, it has the reversals and the upright meanings. Here's the Two of Wands. 3, I like how they make a triangle. And we do see the RWS influence here with the ship and then the person watching the ship. 4 of Wands. Let's see. The triangle portal has now transformed into a more stable square. Okay, it appears they are content and settled here. Okay. 5. Okay, so this is definite conflict, competition, and struggle. And in the reverse, it's a hidden struggle. And so here's the 6. The 6 of Wands are arranged as columns supporting a pedestal. He triumphantly raises his fists, and then the imps hail him. So meanings is triumph and victory, like RWS. 7 of Wands, overcoming boundaries, exceeding one's limits. That's the 7. The 8, swift movement, very fast progress. 9 of Wands. Here we have a pause, taking a rest, building oneself up to go on. 10 is final effort, hardships, burdens that require full commitment. Page of Wands. Oh, look at his cute little pants. And this guy's name is, okay, so all of the pages in this suit, or I'm sorry, all of the court cards in this suit are from the noble family Betoniod. Betoniod. Let me just show you. There it is. Family Betoniod. I don't know. That might be French. Okay, and his name is Terrelier Betoniod. I'll just say it's Betonod, okay? Meaning is a friend, loyal person, creative person, business connections. And reverse is treacherous person. Knight of Wands, the first knight of the Nuages is Aldebert Batoinade. Impulsive person, a conqueror, ready to rush forward without hesitation. Person with professional skills. Queen of Wands, her name is Queen Rialon Batoinade. And her meaning is sincere and friendly. One can give help, but only those who are worthy of her. She assists those who are willing to do the work themselves. Reverse, she is a vengeful person, deceit and trickery. And here's the King of Wands, and his name is King Cautelevere Batoinade. And he's mature, wise leader, responsible male, fatherly, educated, and curious. Okay. So then we move on to the cups. I almost forgot the courts there. All right. And if I'm moving too slow here, just, fast forward, put the speed up to like 2. Sometimes I do that when I am watching flip throughs. am not very familiar with this deck, so I'm just kind of experiencing it for the first time myself. Okay, so this is the ace. There's the hand holding the chalice. 2, and these are penguins. They have penguins and the fairies, right? Love, friendship, harmony. 3 is celebration, joy, happiness, resolution of problems. 4, let's see, disappointment, satiety, absence of ambition, just like RWS. We've got this fairy down here. And let's see, 3 cups stand with an opulent 4th chalice above them, emanating rays of light around it, yet the penguin and pixies do not seem at all interested. In fact, they seem bored or depressed. So here's the 5, and this is lost, destroyed property, regrets. Interesting that it's destroyed property in the suit of water, suit of emotions. So 6 of chalices is nostalgia, memories, losses, longing for the past, lost possibilities, lost dreams. And it's interesting that the flowers in these cups are withered, whereas usually they're bouquets of beautiful flowers. 7 is fantasies, dreams, imaginations, choosing between the real world and fantasy. Look at those fairies. I love fairies. One of my faves. Ooh, this 8 of chalices. Look at this. Wow. I like Gniedmann's slightly darker leaning artwork. 8 of chalices. Change of plans for something better. Disappointment. Project that ended not as expected. Reverse, getting desired outcome and attaining success. 9 of chalices. is richness, material abundance, success, triumph, victory. 10, home, family, peace, harmony, happy family. Page of Chalice. Now this noble family is called Goublesson. Goublesson. I'm going to let you look at that and you can decide how to pronounce that. And so this guy's name is Hubert Goublesson. And his meaning is emotional person, imaginative and sensitive nature, compassion. Reverse, he's selfish and greedy and lazy. And here's the knight, and his name is Parcier Goublesson, and he is compelled, being ready for new opportunities, romantic nature. And the reverse, he's unable to express himself. He's also a liar. Queen of Chalices, her name is Queen Gouvernaide Goublesson, and she's a kind person, caring, protective, harmony of spirit, help in a bitter moment. And reverse, she's unreliable and she's a vice. King of Chalices is King Eridace Goublesson, and he's a creative person, a man who is experienced and open to deep transformation. He has an artistic nature, and reverse, he's a dull person and a heavy personality and prejudice. Next, we have the suit of swords, air. And here is the hand with the sword. All right, so power, strength to conquer and achieve, determination, inspiring leadership. Two of Swords. Stalemate, mutually balanced equal forces, a moment before action, harmony. Reverse is treachery and lies. Three of Swords, this is strife, heartbreak, sorrow, resilience to live through losses. Reverse is emotional hardness, inability to recover from extreme suffering. Four of Swords is rest, safety, temporary retreat. Reverse is precaution, exhausting actions, and unprotected and vulnerable. Five of Swords is conquest, destruction, a hard victory, but surrounded by enemies. Six is voyage, straightforward actions to end a bad situation. Seven, fortitude, taking a stand, drawing on inner resources, ultimate use of one's skill. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool. He's holding all of his resources. He's got them. You don't want to mess with this guy unless you come at him from behind. And then you got him, right? Okay, Eight of Swords, meaning imprisonment, a need to be prepared for escape from a bad situation. So this is that mental monsters card is what I like to call this. Nine of Swords, we have despair, misery, unhappy perspectives, and suffering. Ooh, look at that. Two hands with like swords for fingernails. That is a great picture. I love that. 10 of Swords. Fiasco, ruin, absolute destruction. Reverse. Narrow escape from a bitter end. Delayed calamity. Oh, and this does look like he's just been ruined. Aw. Okay, so this family, their noble name is Gelavesir. Let me show you the name. Gelvasir. Gelvis. Maybe it's Gelavasir. That sounds better. Gelavasir. Okay. So the Page of Swords, his name is Nerngort Gelavasir. And he is perception, a person of discretion and strategy, ready for action and alert. Reverse, he's a traitor, hidden secrets, and naivete. So the Knight of Swords. All these knights, they're helmet seems to cover their faces, which is cool because we can't tell if they're male or female, you know, and that's pretty cool. Okay, so this guy's name is Leon Horit Gelavasier, and he is a heroic personality, brave, warlike behavior, aggression, no doubts. And in reverse, he's impulsive, imprudence, causing difficulties, inability to compromise. Then we have the queen, and her name is Queen Iselevira Gelasavir. And her meaning is sad personality, a widow, one surviving through difficulties or loneliness, a king mind. In reverse, malicious temper and cruelty. So King of Swords is Soradion Gelavasir. And his meaning is active personality, leader through discipline and strict control, willpower, logical mind. And in reverse, he is sadistic, selfish, and dangerous connection. Okay, now to the final suit. Here we have the suit of coins. And again, we have the hand holding up the coin. I do kind of like that this is like a lotus, and then we've got our 5-star in the center. So this is abundance, prosperity, great wealth, material, spiritual richness. Reverse is greed, material wealth of, greed. Wait, hold on. My page. Reverse is greed, material wealth without satisfaction, obsession with money. So we go on to the 2 of coins. And this is how it usually is in the Marseille with the 2 of coins. It has the artist stamp on there. And so this is ability to handle all like a master, agility, balanced state. In a reverse, it's a distraction, inability to multitask. Then the 3 of coins. Oh, okay, here are the bees. Love the bees. And there's our mushroom with the 3rd eye. I love him. 3 of coins. Great skill, self-esteem, pride, ability to share success. Reverse, bad skills, poor quality. You know, I didn't start out reading all these, and somehow I turned into reading all of them. 4 of coins. Money that needs to work. Oh, that's a good way to put it. You know, of hoarding the resources. But it's resources that need to work. You know, they're itching to do what they were made to do. I like that. Reverse, material problems, lack of business foresight, and money loss. Oh, look at the sad mushroom. 5 of coins, loss, misery, bankrupt, a project not worth the risk. And in reverse, it's a new perspective or ideas about business. I like how some of these reversals are stark contrast, the exact opposite of the meaning of them upright. 6 of coins, charity, philanthropy, helping those out who face hardship. The reverse is selfishness and profiting on others' misery and debts. These bees kind of look like dogs. Super cute. 7 of coins. Okay. Meaning, waiting for results, time to rest, watch the fruits of your labor emerge. Reverse, impatient, scarce results, and labor and fruits of labor taken prematurely. Then we've got the 8 of coins, skilled worker, professionalism, efforts, working for results. Reverse is laziness, badly done work. 9 of coins. Let's see. Where are we? Richness, accomplishment, safety, top social position. Reverse, we've got paranoia, threatened position, and helpless state. Theft, money, and loss. 10 of coins, home, family, lineage, values and traditions passed through generations, prosperity and security. Reverse is home troubles, bad inheritance, money losses. Page of coins. Okay, so this family is called Monacier. Monacier. And his name is Milter Monacier. And his meaning is scholarship, eagerness to learn, bearer of good news, and inventor. Reverse, he's illogical behavior and closed-minded. Knight of Coins. His name is Tromegarte Monacier, and he is a methodical mind, ability to organize and analyze, a leader with a plan, and a patient person. In reverse, irresponsibility, stagnation, narrow mind. Queen of Coins. Her name is Queen Lucirette Monacier, and she is great wealth, luxury, a helpful person, kind and charitable. In reverse, she's a person of low social position, untrustworthy, actions motivated by envy. King of Coins is Mergrest Monacier, and his meaning is a knack for financial affairs, a reliable partner, a loyal friend, efficient and practical leader, and in reverse, he's an imposter, a rogue, illusion of success. And then here is the extra card called the Town. And the Town card is an extra card depicting the town of Nuages shortly after its founding. It adds a decorative element to the deck, but if one wants to use it in readings, the meaning is one's own world, stable and secure, a place for fantasy and rest, the walls that define and defend. What a great deck. I am so excited to use this. I didn't talk about the cardstock. It's a little thick, but it's not too thick and it's not too flimsy. So I know it's very hard for you guys to see the deck. You know, I really hate how they put the, what is that, copyright. And they did it here and there. I just don't like that. Do they put it on the image? Luckily, they don't put it on the image. They don't have it in any of the artwork. I do find that it's worse on the artwork. But I just don't like the copyright. And I understand it's intellectual property. So I get it. I get it. Okay, let me zoom out and I'm going to do... Okay, that was weird. My fingers crossed and then it zoomed back in. Is that the whole deck? Okay, yeah, it seems pretty... Oh, no, here it is. These are the majors. Okay, so we're going to flip the deck. And just FYI, when you flip the deck like this, they're like this. And then now they're upside down. So if you read reversals, that's a good way to get your cards nice and mixed. Okay. So, nice shuffle. Feels good in the hands. They are a bit stiff, but I do like that. And I don't really like them to bend too much because then you get that swoop in the card. So I've already nicked this right here, but that's okay. I like my things to stay new, but I understand that they don't, so I don't mind a little wear and tear, and it gives some nice character to the cards once they've been used and loved. Okay, so there we have it. That is Tarot Nuages by Gniedmann. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through as much as I did. I will leave the purchasing information below. I did get this from Amazon, and I think it was on sale for $23. Not too bad. Definitely a mass market deck, but it is great, and I am excited to use it. So thank you for watching, and see you next video. Bye.